this. Things tough, valid and our body come perfect. Have to be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we come in fire like furnace.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Smith is out there with Barrett. And it's Collins in at the 5. And for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jackson is out there with Edey. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Barnes. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good, Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Jackson, a screen on Barrett. Down low, Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now, here is Smith. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's Barrett. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Caldwell Pope finds Morant. Up top, Edey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
To the paint. Memphis moving that ball around. Edey with a screen from Morant. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gaps, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Back to Morant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors trail by 6. Now Smith. Barnes screen on Morant. Morant with the steal. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. Over Barrett. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Scotty Barnes. Last year, getting it done. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Now here's Morant. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Collins setting the pick for Smith. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
With the step back, Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Free throw line jump shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Jackson a screen on Barrett. Outside Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jackson. Here's the three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins setting the big for Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level? What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Morant against Smith. Pass to Ingram. Back to Smith. Barnes sets a screen for Smith. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Smith. Barnes has got 6 points.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Jackson with the screen. Lets it go with the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
For three, Barrett bangs home the trifecta.
Man, I tell you, hard to guard Barrett any better than that. At times, he's capable of taking and making the tough shot.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Pass to Smith. Barnes screen on Caldwell Pope.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Houston. Guarded by Morant. Houston passes to Dick. Off target with his three. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Dick. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Dick passes to Houston. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edie's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the three. Collins grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Aldama. Wells with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Here's Morant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram with it. Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
1:19 left in the first.
Not everybody in the NBA got good defense.
To the middle. Stolen by Cowan.
There we go.
It's tipped.
Come on, they asked it. They know. See, asked it. Good. Stay from it.
Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Edey. And another miss by Memphis. Raptors trail by 4. Houston passes to Collins. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. And here is Barnes. Oh, it's dunked by Barnes.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Aldama gets the bucket.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Ingram passes to Barnes. Back to Ingram. And another basket for Toronto. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Pirtle and Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot.
And not allowing the shooter
Who made it on acrobatic ass bullshit.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Dick. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size. And play all over the floor.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Thunder.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
6 to shoot. Here's Houston. From outside off the mark. This is leading by 6. Here's the drive. Dick with the steal. For the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Houston's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Hartenstein. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Both teams will make substitutions. Raptors trail by 5. Smith dishes to Ingram. Back to Smith.
That's bullshit.
Clock at 6. Pass to Dick. Ingram outside. With the drive. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Wells. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ingram setting a pick for Smith. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Shot clock at 5. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 3-point Grizzly lead. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Hartenstein with a screen on Ingram. Jackson passes to Hartenstein. Morant against Barrett from about 19 feet. And it's Morant missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Smith. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant against Barrett. Morant kicks to well. And another miss by Memphis. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So when you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
And Barrett gets it to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Timeout. They trail by 1. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, boy.
Jack Collins checked in for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for Dick. They need this one. Count that one. He's got 6. The Raptors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back over to you, Kevin.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Smith the pass to Barnes. Barnes screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Collins. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Toronto trailing. Barnes the screen. Going.
Nice finish.
The defense could not keep up with Barnes on that drive. He just took it right to him.
And the Grizzlies with possession here.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or 2. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ingram outside. Outside, Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ingram for 3. That shot off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Morant finds Jackson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Ingram. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Edey. Morant against Barrett. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And the rejection by Jackson.
They would have been me, and they called it me the last time I hit all ball and got the body back. Bitch, motherfuckers.
1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Edey picks one up. Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And so Collins nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Back to Morant. Edey with a screen on Barrett to the inside. And dunk by Edey.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
For Memphis, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. 17-foot shot on the way. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Here's Smith. Here's Barnes. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Collins finds Barrett. Driving inside. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Morant outside.
Here you go, Bear. Here you go, Bear.
Clock at 4. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Dan Smith launches it from deep. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, leading by a point. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, most.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
I think for Memphis, you watch it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Ingram outside. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Back to Morant. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Edey.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Toronto trailing. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Smith kicks to Ingram. Barnes screen on Morant.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take charge. Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
It's deflected. Memphis moving it around. And he drives in. Jackson against Ingram. Outside Jackson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins setting the pick for Smith. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Here's Edey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Smith against Morant. Out to Barrett. Barnes outside. Back to Barrett. Barnes looking around. Barrett, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Morant. No good off the front iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Morant against Smith. Collins setting the pick for Smith. Shoots over Morant. And it's Smith missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They get it back. Edey gets the bucket. And now a 6-point Memphis lead. Here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Here's Smith. Pass to Barnes. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 8th assist in the game.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense. Barnes, he can be a producer.
And here's Jackson, covered by Barnes. Out to Morant. Over Barrett. And it's Morant missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ingram.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Morant against Barrett. Edey can't hit. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Smith. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies making a change here. Wells has checked in. Dick's checked in for Toronto. Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson kicks to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Now Edey. He's guarded by Collins. And a great move from Edey as he gets it to go. Edey's got 11 points here in just the second half. Caldwell Pope against Smith. Inside, Barnes. Up to Smith. Barnes sets a screen for Smith. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Jackson. Barnes grabs the miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Smith against Caldwell Pope. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Memphis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Grizzlies shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Caldwell Pope on the wing, covered by Smith. And he drops in the way up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
And it's Smith missing. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Wells' shot is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Toronto calls timeout.
Jackson is baby.
Raptors trail by 5. Barnes outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Clock at 6. Pass to Dick. And again, Toronto no up. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. To the left wing. To the paint. Here's Wells. Dick defending. Back to Wells. From downtown. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes the screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Hartenstein. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Raptors trail by 6. And here is Ingram. 10 points for him. Here's Houston. No good with the triple. The deep three from Wells. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Grady Dick, Patrick Pirtle out there with Ingram, and Murray Boyles in at the 4-man position. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, man, Ingram with those long strides gets to the rim in a hurry.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Pirtle against Hartenstein. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12. The Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Counting. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Here's Morant. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Memphis on defense. They've led by as much as 10.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Morant passes to Hartenstein. Misses the baby hook. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Ingram. Aldama with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Screen by Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Toronto also making a switch. Collins is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Wells dishes to Clark. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Houston.
They hate this team, 16, my God. Yeah, we started off on the 6 with shit. Beat Pittsburgh championships.
5 on the clock. Murray Bowles.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And they double up Morant.
Shit.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama.
Defense.
Now here's
Defense.
Morant for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And here is Ingram. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edie's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Trying to get something going. And finished off by Morant.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Wells passes to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Ingram attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Agidi picks one up.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And that one falls for Ingram. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Smith against Morant. The shot from 20 feet away. And the Raptors miss again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-6 run. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Ingram with the steal. Pass to Barnes. Out to Smith. Knocks it loose. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Smith dishes to Barnes. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Caldwell Pope finds Edie. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Nails the baby hook.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
There at the pass to Ingram. Back to Barrett. And that one is good.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. The Grizzlies call timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
Smith inside, guarded by Morant. Here's Barrett, shoots it, connects with the chain.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Toronto leading by 7.
2-6 my ass.
Now
Started off
here's Smith.
0-6. Finished 76 overall. We're good.
Here's Barnes. Outside, Smith. See on the clock. And he does not hit. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. And yeah, it's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
It's stolen by Barrett. Outside, Smith.
What's that, Smith?
Missed on the three. Grizzlies trail by 7. Big time move inside.
And this is where
Shut your
Morant
ass
really
down,
shines.
nigga.
The bigger
See
the
the
moment,
points.
the more he wants to capitalize.
Barrett outside. Now Smith. Collins a screen on Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Smith. Collins. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of
Wait
where
till the
that
number 1
rebound is
pick
going.
comes. Wait till right here come cracking out. That's suspension.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about
Start
where
the season
I'm going
off
to
on
get food after
suspension.
the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Now Barrett, 20 feet away. Jackson with the rebound.
Shit.
Smith against Caldwell Pope. Now Edey. Stolen by Collins. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Got 5 and 4 now.
And the Raptors with possession. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. And so he's picked up his final foul.
Y'all playing together,
He'll sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Zach Edey. What they do. That's the Raheem time, baby. Get his first action with these Raptors.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead
Started
to
off 0-6. Now we're on our way to our 3rd victory in a row. We give up.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That
Man,
brings
he
their lead
stepped
up
up
to
tonight,
an even
boy.
more
We need-
comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by
Charlotte Lewis,
7.
my coach. It's our game, baby. It's our game. We better watch them Raptors.
Morant fires. Misses the 3.
Yeah, let it go.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ingram. It's good.
Stop.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball, and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our